Hello YouTube, this is Tammy Pie and I'm back with another video. This is my September edition of the hashtag Deck of the Month, hashtag Deck of the Year Project 2025. And yeah, it was not as hard of a month as August. Kind of pushed through that weird August feeling, but I have been consuming such massive quantities of caffeine that it's actually kind of mind altering. I don't recommend it. So, what do we got here? I got a couple cool things. I got a cool new Aleister Crowley book. It's an old edition of the Kabbalah of Aleister Crowley, which has the three books in it. It's 777 and Gematria and Sefer Sephiroth. Haven't gotten into it at all, but I intend to. And I got this cool little The Wild Unknown Journal, which was put out years and years ago. I've been meaning to get it, and I think I'm gonna junk journal this. I'm gonna turn it into something else, which I'm pretty excited about. Mostly because the tools are here. I only did 9 videos this past month. And most of them were Spirit Keepers videos because I'm determined to get this deep dive done and dusted. But I might give it a little time in between because there's some stuff for October that I really would like to do. I did the Sibilla September challenge over on Instagram. Nowhere near every day, but it used to be on Instagram challenges. I posted every single day, but I have my sweet Foto Sibilla, which is available on Make Playing Cards. And this was my stalker card. Interesting, huh? Yeah. I felt like the shadow was following me all month long. But it was fine. It's fine. Sometimes you gotta face your shadow, right? Yesterday I was gonna film this video and I ended up locked out of the academy because I forgot my keys. So I ended up having to spend all day downtown with my uncle and his friend that he brought, and that was actually really fun. But it like puts me behind on my back foot, as it were. I have a mosquito bite right here in the middle of my forehead. Nothing I can do about it, and I desperately need a haircut, but I probably am not going to have time for it because just when you thought things were going to chill out, they actually go crazy. So anyway, La Foto Sibilla, and it was put on by the same person who made the deck, so it was kind of nice too. I think I had 13 out of 30 days that I've posted for that. I got a couple new decks in. I got my pocket archetypes finally. Haven't busted into that, but I think I'm going to because I'm going to play around with Jamie Sawyer's doing every day of this month a creative divination spread. And from the same place in Hilo that I got that, I got this really nice. What is this? This is my last reading. I know other people do this because I see them pull out their decks and have cards that are turned upside down, and it's because sometimes we keep our last reading, right? So this the Emerald Papyrus, I think it's the Emerald Papyrus, isn't it? I think that's what it's called. Really neat. I think I'm going to pull this through October. It does have an eerie kind of Egyptian mummy feeling, so we're going to keep using that. And I've been using it with my little crow redux, which is fun. So there's a couple there's a couple cards in there. Deck of the month, I'm afraid, is gonna have to still be SKT Revelation, the second printing, because I just spend so much time with it. When I'm not filming videos, I'm rereading entries in the book of maps, trying to figure out what to put in the videos, and actually doing readings with. But I'll use the first edition or the first printing of the Revelation edition more often. The first edition feels a little spookier than others because it was created in such a way. I finally got my regular edition of the Felt Tarot, and it's exactly the same. I didn't even open the box. But this bag that Jenna made for the deck only comes with this pre-order of the deck. So if you get a bag from her next time, there'll be the kind of material that's printed with the cards on them, which those are really cool too. I mean, there's nothing wrong with those, but it was cool to find out that she only made this for the pre-order people. Excuse me. I've been spending a lot of time with the Cracked Amethyst Tarot. This deck I like even more than I thought I was going to. And I am not the only one. I've noticed other people have been saying how much they really love this. And of course, she's in Canada, so they're having like a postage strike or something. But I ended up putting that in my little ocean bag. If I get a better purpler bag, like a purple and silver bag, I might put it in there. I put this one in this wrap. And these wraps, these ribbon wraps, they turn inside out. So I could actually have this be black with a paisley interior, but then you lose your Moonlit Fae tag, which I kind of like those tags. Beyond the whatever. What else? I don't know if they have any more of these, but this was created during COVID times, and this is the Bonton Tarot by the wonderful Julie Rose of Peekaboo Rose, Sarah, and Heather of Three Girls, One Deck. And of course, what this does is it makes you go listen to BTS songs, which I had already been listening to that movie, and it was because I went to dinner at somebody who has, there's a lot of Korean people in their family. So I ended up being just a little desperate for this book. I mean, for this deck. I was like, if I don't get this and I contact her and it's gone already, I'm going to be so sad. And that right now is one of the main factors that will get me to go ahead and get a deck, because I'm just seeing a whole lot of stuff that I am not interested in the least. I guess it's in part because I'm, hoping to spend money on experience things again and instead of stuff. So sometimes you just gotta let things pass, right? Even there has been a few things that I was like, oh, I wish I could have gotten that, but that's fine. I really am glad that I invested in both of Sasha Lopez's decks, because this one is just different. It's just People use this term all the time, but it's liminal. Messages. It has this feeling to it. Anyway, hopefully other people can get this. I don't know. It was a pre-order, so. And of course, everyone who got it fell in love with it. So there's that. What else? Did I get any other stuff? I don't think I did. I've just been doing my Spirit Keepers. So Spirit Keepers is my deck of the month. I still keep the Story in Color Lenormand in my purse, but the one that's been in my purse that I've been using is this one because of my Sibilla practice. And we'll look at some more cards just because these are so beautiful. And they evoke a feeling, so it makes Sibilla very easy to relate to. Although I do go look up Sibilla stuff and play around with it. It's super hot because it's the middle of the day, because this is the only time I had to film. But let's see, the coming month, what am I going to be doing? My uncle is only here for a week, so he's just going to be here until Sunday. Football season has started, so I'm going up on Sundays to spend football days with my mom. Since my mom is here, we're doing Friday game night. And of course, Tuesdays and Thursdays are mad. And honestly, the kids are still working into the rest of the weekdays too. We did 2 different rummage sales as kind of a fundraiser because the kids are taking the baby to Oahu to go to the zoo and do some stuff. She is actually born on the same day as the last princess of Hawaii. So they're going to be having like her 150th birthday celebration there on Oahu. So that should be interesting. I'm going to try and go. I'm going to try and use my regular license and go to Oahu with them. We'll see if it works out. But I'm going to add on just a tiny little unboxing of this on the end. You don't have to watch it. It's just to make this a little bit longer, because that's all I have to say. I mean, it was a busy month, but it was a busy month in real life. And this coming month, we'll finish off Spirit Keepers. I decided I'm only going to do 12 videos. We'll do a little bit of the creative divination. Jamie Sawyer is going to start the pre-order for her 1909 RWS on the 5th of this month, so in a couple days. And we're just going to use a bunch of decks. I'm going to do another Seance Circle video because that was so much fun, and it's so interesting what comes out of the different decks that you pick. So I want to pick all different decks. And that's it. So thank you for coming. So I don't know, I may just tack this onto the back of my hashtag deck of the month thing, because this has actually been here for a little while. I just haven't had any time to open it. So I'm gonna unbox this for you right here. This is from Jamie Sawyer. This is from her latest, I guess it was just a pre-order. It wasn't even a Kickstarter. I think people are like throwing Kickstarter out the window because they're tired of their stuff. But This is my real copy of the felt tarot. You may remember I've already done a whole walkthrough and talk about this because I had the tiles very early, and she generously sent me a prototype of her deck. So I've already done a whole thing on this. However, so we've got the deck, the felt tarot, which, as you probably know, I don't know, maybe you don't know, is made out of felt. She actually built these felt tags or flags and turned them into the cards of the tarot. And the book is really nice. The book is written in a cool way. You have kind of a blurb on the card, notes on the art, and then what she thinks about for each card. And that's all it is. There's no history of tarot or any of that. There is a little thing about Barney in here, who was her beautiful dog who died in September of 2024. And they got a new puppy, so everything turned out all right. But I wanted to do the pre-order because I wanted the Moonlit Fae back. And this is, I mean, you know, I'm a consummate Moonlit Fae fan. I have many Moonlit Fae bags. This probably leads you to her website, so do that. But this is the only time you got this bag is if you ordered from this pre-order. So the new bags are going to be kind of like these, where they have the cards on them, or actually probably more like, hang on just a second, because Jamie Sawyer will be doing a new printing of her 1909 Redux. It'll probably be kind of like this, with the cards kind of everywhere, and then maybe the backs on the inside, which is also cool. I mean, there's not a Moonlit Fae bag that I don't like so far. And actually, I need to do another Moonlit Fae video because I'm going to be getting another order of the minis with a new book sleeve that is in her one of her Halloween designs. So I think